Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm working on my consistency. Not gonna lie, your girl has been out of it these past few months. So I'm just trying to build this practice up again. If you can see, I did move. So I'm trying to get back into my routine, and I started a new job. So life has just been a little, not hectic because I'm very blessed for everything that's going on, but I've been going through some changes and I just need to pick back up on my channel. I need to pick back up on my channel and being consistent with it. Don't mind Halo in the background. I picked up a book because I'm trying to practice my reading, because that is something that helped keep me grounded and really just took my mind off of things. So if you don't know the book already, some of you might, it's called The Artist's Way. I just started the book, so I'm really just in the first chapter. I'm about to start the second chapter, but the first chapter gives you a practice of writing what she calls morning pages. Her name is Julia Cameron. They're called morning pages. So every morning you write 3 full pages of just whatever is going on in your mind, whatever you're thinking of. You just put it onto paper. And I've only been doing it for what, 4 days now. I feel like it's too soon to tell you guys if I really feel any type of difference, but it's intended to help get your thoughts onto paper and out of your mind, because if you're stuck in that loop of constantly thinking, probably negative thoughts, it does you no good with keeping it in your head. So that allows you to get it onto paper, get it out of your head, and that way you can start the day fresh, because she recommends doing it in the morning. That's why they're called morning pages. So 3 full pages. It's not really like a diary. It's just intended to write down what it is, whatever you're thinking, whatever's in your mind, whatever thought comes to mind. And she even says if you feel like, sorry. So this is the book. This is what it looks like. Like I said, I just kind of started it. So I start my morning pages, 3 full pages of just whatever comes to my mind in the morning. And like I said, you don't really treat it like a diary. You are just putting whatever comes to mind onto the notepad. And she says that even if you don't have anything to think of, just say, I don't have anything to think of. You can write blah, 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 until a thought comes into mind and you just write it down. So it's a 12-week course. I just know, me personally, it's been a lot. It's been a lot going on in my life to where I'm no longer really pursuing anything that I want to do. And I think that's also been challenging for myself, and not really having an outlet, not really feeling like I've been working towards anything. This is just a little bit of a personal video, but encouraging as always, because you'll have moments where you'll feel like this, and it can last for months. It could last for weeks. It can last for days. Like, there's just really no in between. Unfortunately for me, it's been a few months, but that's life. And I've already said on this journey, it's not going to be 100% perfect. You're not always going to feel wonderful. You're not always going to feel motivated. You're not going to always feel like you're doing well. But it's the fact that you can get up every single day and show up for yourself, no matter what percent that you're able to put in, and just slowly getting back into the flow of things. So that's why I bought this book. I've heard it through other creators. I've heard of it through friends. I've heard of it on social media, that if you're lost and feel like you have no direction, you feel like you have so much within you as far as your creativity, and you're unsure of how to express it, how to manifest it, how to get it out of you and translate it into real life, this book is intended to do so. So me being on my YouTube journey for about two years and some change now, I just remember in the beginning how motivated, how consistent, how determined I was. And I just want to get back to that. And like I said, those months of stagnanticity really affected me, but I know that this is the only way out, is if I'm intentional with my actions and what I do, and having control over my mind, having control over what I'm thinking, really pushing past the feeling of not wanting to do anything. And you just kind of lose touch a little bit. You kind of stray away from yourself. But the good news is once you know what you know, you can never unknow it. So all of the growth that I put in, all of the exercises I've done, the practices, the routines, it was shown to give me such a great outcome. And I believe that was the comments that I was getting, the subscriptions, the subscribers I was getting with this video or with this channel. And just getting back to that, because it's hard. It's hard when you've been out of something for a long time, and picking up the camera when you just want to sleep, when you just feel like you're not in that frequency to give out advice, give out motivation, or give out any type of guidance. It's hard, because especially when I don't feel it. If I don't feel it within myself, it's hard for me to pick up a camera, make a video, because I don't want to be fake when I know, like, I'm just genuinely not okay, or I haven't been practicing what I preach. It's kind of like just shutting down. But you can't allow that to happen. Like, be aware of it and try to find a way to work through it. Even if it's like 1% each day, 1% Monday, 2% Tuesday, 3% Wednesday, and so on, until you get to that 100% again. And I made a promise to myself. I can't let myself down. Not only that, she makes you sign a contract in this book. And Alyssa needs to finish what she started. Alyssa needs to have faith in herself. Alyssa needs to believe in herself. And that is why I'm showing up for myself today, showing up for you, because I just genuinely want to feel good. This world is so beautiful. It's so easy to lose sight of that. It's so easy to be caught up in work, caught up in your thoughts, caught up in everything that you feel is not serving you, but you have to do because you have to survive. And our goal is not to only survive, it's to know what we have to do and do the things that are hard to get us to where we want to be for our future selves. So I already told y'all, I have a lot of dreams, I have a lot of aspirations, I have a lot of visions that I have in my mind, but I am having trouble pursuing it. And again, that is what this book is intended for. So if you're watching this video and you feel like you're in the same position, if you feel like you're starting from rock bottom, because honestly, I'm not going to say I feel like I'm starting from rock bottom, because when I was in rock bottom, I didn't really know how to get myself out until I started to be intentional with journaling, being intentional with reading, being intentional with meditating, with stretching, with exercising, doing things for me, my body, and my mind, because it starts internal for everything else around you to reflect that. So in life, you're going to go through a lot of resets, a lot of rebranding. Some people will say rebranding, some people will say a new life, like just a rebirth. You are going to be up here sometimes, you're going to be down here sometimes, but when you're in this low point, you have to know how to navigate and work through that to get yourself back up to the high again. So that is where I'm at. And one of the things that made me really happy was this channel, and I have to remember that for myself and just remind myself, like, I can do this. I've already been shown that I have had such positive feedback from it, that this is a path and a direction for me, and I have to continue that. Because though I am so grateful to be employed, so grateful to have a roof over my head, so grateful to have a car that I love, a car that's fun to drive, money in my pocket. I am so grateful for all of those things, but there's more, and it's okay to want more. You're allowed more. You just have to believe that you are deserving of that and being receptive to it and opening your mind and not always being so negative toward yourself, talking down about yourself, because it's not going to work for you. It's not going to make you feel good. And when you have already learned that you can get out of this funk. Like, I've been out of this funk before. I know what it feels like to be stress-free. I know what it feels like to have no anxiety, no negative thoughts, just simply existing, simply doing what it is that I love, not letting anything around you affect you. I've experienced that, so it is there. And for those of you that may feel like it's not there, it's there. It's just you have to put in the work to get there. But it's there for you. It's there for everyone that is intentional enough and believes in themselves enough to go get it. So that is my reminder to you guys. Don't be mad. I still don't have a schedule yet of like when I want to put out videos, because right now, like, it's tough. It's tough for me. I don't want to make a promise and not upkeep it. So as of right now, I don't have a schedule of when I will be releasing videos, but I'm going to work towards it and hold myself accountable. But just in this current moment, we're not there yet, but we will get there. And I just want to thank you guys so much for listening to me, for watching my videos, for taking the time out of your day, because it's not a loss whatsoever. You're still gaining something in this time that you're watching my video. If you're watching any other inspirational creators video, you are doing something great for yourself. So even if you feel like, oh my gosh, all I'm doing is scrolling all day, whatever, I feel like if you are being intentional with the content that you are feeding yourself, if it's positive, if you are taking the time out of your day to watch something inspirational like this, that is okay. And don't be so hard on yourself. Just understand yourself, get to know yourself, so you can work through it and work your way out of it. But that is all for this video. Again, the book is called The Artist's Way. If anybody is feeling the same that I'm feeling, you feel like you're in a slump, you feel like you're in a stagnant spot and you don't know where to go, you really need that encouragement, you really want better for yourself, this book has been promised. Even Julia Cameron herself, in the introduction to this book, guarantees that if you are intentional with this 12-week course, a breakthrough is bound to happen. So if you feel like you can give that gift to yourself, if you are fed up with just where you're at right now, put in this 12 weeks of self-care, self-discovery, self-growth. I believe it's going to get you to where you want to be, because I've seen the outcome from other people and it's amazing. And if they can do it, you can do it, I can do it, we can all do it, because I truly believe that this life is beautiful and we all have a yearning within us of something more. You owe that to yourself, but you have to show up for yourself. You have to be intentional, and that's the only way that you are going to get that breakthrough that you're looking for. But again, that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like my content, don't forget to subscribe for more. Bye guys. Mwah.